President Obama, there he is. There's the first family coming off Air Force One there at Andrews Air Force Base, ending officially a 10-day vacation in a much, much warmer climate. Shaking some hands there. Much warmer climate over on Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. Now back in Washington in his holiday getaway. You know this. It was interrupted by the attempted bombing of that U.S. jetliner. That happened on Christmas Day. White House correspondent Suzanne Malveaux joining us live. And Suzanne, we're seeing him. He is back. He has a lot on his plate. What is priority number one for Mr. Obama this week?
Absolutely, Brooke, and you brought up a good point. It's a lot chillier here in Washington, D.C., at 17 degrees at the wind chill, and of course he has a lot on his plate. The thing that we're looking at, I spoke with a senior administration official, is this meeting that's going to take place in the Situation Room tomorrow. It really is kind of a follow-up to lots and lots of briefings that he's had over the last 10 days or so on this terrorist attack. It really is a chance to meet face-to-face with the key players, the agency chiefs, if you will, from the CIA. We're talking about the Director of National Intelligence, as well as the Secretaries of Justice, Homeland Security, Defense, State, all of them that are going to be sitting in the Situation Room tomorrow afternoon. And they're going to be giving progress reports, updates about how they feel the departments and agencies can better protect the American people. We had over the weekend, we heard from a counterterrorism advisor to the president, John Brennan, who was saying, look, while there was no smoking gun when it came to any one particular piece of evidence that would have said this suspect, Abdul Muttalib, would be on a plane aimed at striking the United States, there certainly were pieces of the puzzle that information that did not get relayed from one agency or one department to another that should have or could have been relayed. And that is the kind of thing that the president is going to want to hear from various cabinet level officials. He's going to talk about, ask a lot of questions, I'm told, about what they've learned over the last 10 days as a result of this. And at the same time, Brooke, we're not just talking about counterterrorism. Obviously, that's taken front and center stage. But the president, I'm told, is also going to be intimately involved in the negotiation process when members of Congress come back and try to hash through that huge health care reform bill on the House and the Senate sides, that he is going to make it very clear that he wants that on his desk. He hopes it's going to be on his desk before State of the Union. We're talking just weeks away, Brooke.
Yes, Suzanne, I'm glad you brought that up because, yes, as you said, the terrorism issues have been really front and center, but we have health care overhaul, financial regulations, Afghanistan. I mean, are we hearing any kind of presidential New Year's resolutions, so to speak?
Well, one of the things that the administration definitely wants to do is he wants to sign the health care reform bill as quickly as possible because they're really trying to turn the page now, turn the corner, if you will, and focus on more economic pocketbook issues that the American people are so frustrated and so concerned about. They want to focus on creating jobs. They're also going to be dealing with that thorny issue, dealing with the national debt. These are things that the president is going to be talking about. So health care reform, they want to get that done and out of the way so they can move forward and focus on the kind of financial, economic issues that so many people are discussing and say are, quite frankly, the most important issues to the American people.